My name is Allison Hardy. I am a personal trainer. I'm an artist. I am a pastor's wife, and I am mom to a toddler. I'm a toddler mom. I have a 2.5-year-old little guy. So today I thought I would talk about some business fundamentals. So this is stemming from a podcast I listened to by Julie Voris. She is a Beachbody coach, and I'm also a Beachbody coach in efforts of full disclosure. And she, I think it was last week, the 7th of March, yes, was on Beachbody's National Wake Up Call. And so Beachbody's National Wake Up Call is just a call every Monday morning that all the coaches can tune into, and you can listen to the podcast replay also if you can't catch it live. It usually features some announcements in the beginning, some acknowledgments, and then an interview with a top coach. And on March 7th, it was Julie Voris. So she talked about going back to the fundamentals, and I thought it was really interesting. So I thought I'd share her fundamentals, and then I'd share my fundamentals because they're a little different. So she has 3 fundamentals. So the first one is she gets fit. Obviously, fit being a fitness person, but it's also a acronym. It stands for Focused Intense Time. So you hear a lot of people, especially in the Beachbody world, talk about their power hour. So this is an hour of your time that is focused on moving your business forward. So this is her power hour, and that's how she calls it, her fit time. So focused intense time. And she says that a lot of times she doesn't get an hour to sit down and do something. So it's broken up into chunks every day. But she, during that time, during those focused times, she does things that moves her business forward. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Number 2, she goes back to the vital behaviors. So Beachbody has what's called the 3 vital behaviors. The first one is professional development. Oh, and I'm sorry. These things are things that we should do every single day. Every single day. So the first one is professional development. Professional development is huge in the Beachbody world, mostly because it can be a little tricky to own your own business and be partnered with Beachbody. There are, I think right now, there's 300,000 active Beachbody coaches, I believe. So, you guys, everybody, we all have the same product, right? So when someone decides to work with you in a fitness program or as a coach with you, they're buying you. They're buying into you instead of the program. Because I could go to any Beachbody coach in the United States or Canada and get the exact same thing. So professional development helps you to develop you. Interesting way of thinking about it, huh? So number 1, professional development. Number 2, invite. If you're doing a boot camp or if you're looking to build your team, you need to invite people. They don't know you're there if you don't invite them. And number 3 is be proof of the product. So use the products and talk about why you like them. So if you like Shakeology, drink some Shakeology. If you like a fitness program, do the fitness program and talk about it. Be proof of the product. And then I would actually argue there's a 4th one that has been recently kind of promoted, and that is recognize people. So talk about really great boot campers you have that have had amazing results, or talk about a team member of yours that's doing really, 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 really well and has done a couple of really awesome things in their business. So she goes back to the vital behaviors. So those are the 4 vital behaviors. And then her 3rd thing is that she's surrounded by people that are better than her. So surround yourself with people who are better than you. So you are the sum of the people you surround yourself with. So if you surround yourself with negative people that bring you down, you're going to become a negative person that brings others down. If you surround yourself with really successful people who are far more advanced than you in your business, then you're probably going to be stretched and challenged by being around those people. So surround yourself with the people who you want to be like. Find a mentor, work with them. They will help you. There's a reason why business coaches exist. Find one, find a mentor, and work with them really hard. She has a couple mentors that are in Beachbody's corporate offices to help her move her business forward, and she also has a success partner. So success partners is I don't know if that's a Beachbody term or if it's a business term, but in Beachbody, you are encouraged to find a success partner. So a success partner is kind of someone who is on your same level. So maybe someone that became a coach at the same time as you did, and you can bounce ideas off of one another. You can learn together. And I bet that if they are having the same problems as you are, you guys probably can relate to one another. Or maybe they're having completely different problems than you, and you can help them and they can help you. So surround yourself with people who are better than you. So I think those are really awesome suggestions, and her fundamentals make perfect sense to me. So my fundamentals are a little different from Julie's, but they kind of, they revolve around the same things. So fundamental behaviors for myself. Number one, the vital behaviors of Beachbody. So I went over those a little bit earlier. Invite, personal development, proof of the product, and recognize people. So that's the kind of the core of Beachbody and how Beachbody works. So I think the vital behaviors are important. When I first started my business, I did no professional development whatsoever, and I never invited anybody. Problem. It doesn't make you look like a growing businesswoman at all. So yes, do all of that. Number two, I have a distraction-free workplace. So being a fairly creative person, my mind jumps all over the place all the time. I'm always everywhere. So having a distraction-free workplace helps with that. So when I sit down to work, I actually sign out of Facebook and I put my phone in another room, because those are my two biggest distractions. And yes, I do a lot of business through my phone and through Facebook, but when I'm sitting at my computer, I am doing computer work. I'm doing things that move my business forward, and that generally involves reaching out to people on the computer. So distraction-free workplace, I think it's important. I also turn all the lights on and I open up my window. I open up the blinds in my window. And there's something about that brightness that really energizes me. I also have a snack and a bottle of water in there. I know that sounds silly, but if I eliminate that whole hunger thing that I get when I sit down, I find I am a lot more productive. So those are a couple things that help me to create a distraction-free workplace. And then the third thing I do is I challenge myself every single day. So every single day I do something that is scary to me. And I realize this makes me sound like a huge wuss, but I am kind of a wuss when it comes to business. So I will either present the business opportunity to someone. I'll invite someone to one of my boot camps. I will reach out to someone who's like really, really, really like accomplished in the fitness field. Or I'll reach out to someone who I really just admire in general. They don't necessarily have to be a fitness person. I'll ask them if they want to talk on the phone about business, or if they want to, possibly do like a guest blog post for me, in the hopes of kind of continuing the relationship with them. And that kind of still goes with Julie Voris's idea of surrounding yourself with people who are better than you. I just do it in a little bit more of a specific way. So challenge myself daily. Yes, it's important. Also, I read something somewhere that the more you get rejected, I know this sounds terrible, but the more you get rejected, the kind of thicker skin you get, and the more like used to it you get. So you begin to take bigger risks, which are a good thing in business, because you're kind of used to getting rejected. So if you get rejected, it really is a good thing. So don't take it to heart. Usually it's the person that you're talking to. It's kind of on them. It's nothing that you did. It's just probably not the right time for them. They're not fully committed to the cause that you're doing, whatever it is. So don't take it personally. It's not worth it. So I hope that makes sense. If you want to, Julie Voris's National Wake Up Call from March 7th is on the podcast, like the Apple Podcast app on your iPhone. So it's Beachbody's National Wake Up Call. So you can open that up and listen to it even if you're not a Beachbody coach. It was actually some pretty good pointers. So I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions about fundamentals or moving your business forward, anything I talked about, feel free to reach out. My email is sweatflexshine@gmail.com. And again, my name is Allison Hardy, and I hope you have a great, great, great rest of your day. I'll talk to you later.